His overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month. Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone. Trust me. Now it's like you call him, he'll be at your local host in a nightclub because you need that action right now.
Floyd Mayweather has absolutely f***ed himself in big 2026. It's because he's in massive debt. Again, Floyd is going broke. Instead of Floyd having all these bank robberies and whatever else he was bragging about on the plane, I'd be mad at me too. Looks like you should be mad at yourself because you played yourself. You thought you could do these backdoor deals with this guy and this guy and this guy and it wouldn't affect everybody coming together and going, no, dude, you signed a contract here. That means effectively we control when and where you fight. And if you are taking other side business that interferes with this fight, or potentially can.
The long and bitter feud between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather has erupted again. During a recent live interview, 50 Cent made a direct comment about Floyd's alleged $7.3 million debt and called him broke. His statement has once again placed serious attention on the boxing star's reported financial situation.
So, like we got issues over here. He's still the best fighter out there. Until somebody beat him, that's who he is.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
All that money?
Yeah,
Recent reports claim the Internal Revenue Service has placed a tax lien against Floyd Mayweather over millions of dollars in unpaid taxes that built up over several years. Ring magazine reported through its official X account that Mayweather's planned exhibition fights with kickboxer Mike Zambides and Mike Tyson could now be at risk. The IRS has reportedly warned that his U.S. passport could potentially be revoked because of a seriously delinquent tax debt of more than $7.25 million based on documents reviewed by the publication. The news has created fresh questions about Mayweather's current financial position.
Multiple videos. I'm following up here to say it again. Floyd is terrible with his money. He owes a lot of people a lot of money, and I'm willing to.
Floyd Mayweather has pushed back against the criticism and insisted that he is not experiencing financial problems. During the discussion, he claimed that he continues to earn enormous amounts of money and even said he can make millions within a single day. His comments appeared aimed at challenging the idea that his reported debts and financial disputes have weakened his finances. For years, Mayweather has built his public image around wealth and success, regularly pointing to his boxing earnings, business ventures, luxury lifestyle, and investments as evidence of his financial strength.
Yeah, yes. Just doing a dinner.
Yeah. You say it so nonchalantly, too. Yeah, I made $1 million yesterday. It ain't no big deal,
We made $1 million yesterday. We made $1 million today. We set up, another just a small deal.
Yeah.
Nothing major, just, we do dinners worldwide and we make millions just doing dinners.
Yeah. Well, if I ever have you for a dinner, I'm gonna need it to be free, man. I can't pay no $1 million. Like,
we could do 100 dinners.
Yeah.
At $1 million.
Mayweather's tax problems with the IRS are not something new and have been discussed for years. In 2017, he asked the tax court for more time to pay his 2015 tax bill. He explained that although he owned valuable assets, much of his wealth was tied up in investments and properties that could not easily be converted into cash. Mayweather planned to use the large amount of money he expected from his upcoming fight with Conor McGregor to settle the unpaid balance.
$1 million. They give you 2 checks or a check for $230 million. It is up to you to take out the deduction and make sure state, federal, whatever else needs to be deducted is paid to the Internal Revenue Service. Floyd, you made $230, and I get it, Skip. I can just imagine getting a check for $230 million. Like, hold on. I ain't see I, R, or S in that ring taking no blows. And I'm supposed to send them, yep, you're supposed to send them their cut. That's the way it works. And what
you owe them about half of that.
Yeah. Right. Well, he's in Nevada, so which is no state tax. So basically, all you have to do is give them that 33%.
Yeah.
I get it, and I get the fact like all they're gonna do is waste my money anyway. But that's not the way you do it.
No.
Several boxing legends have returned to competition when financial pressure began increasing, and Floyd Mayweather is now facing similar speculation. His planned rematch with Manny Pacquiao has raised questions about whether his possible comeback is motivated by more than competition or legacy, especially while reports continue to discuss tax problems and legal disputes.
Robinson had to come out of retirement at 55 to settle a debt with the IRS. And even Mike Tyson. But what's so disappointing with me, Skip, Floyd Mayweather has gone through this before. What is it that you don't get? And I'm even more disappointed because you're on Instagram and on Twitter flaunting your opulence. You got bales and bales of money. You might have 30, 40 racks up in front of you. You got Bugattis and Enzo Ferraris and private jets and yachts, and you big balling. And you won't cut these people their money? Now, Skip, I believe that he would have taken this fight anyway. It's hard to turn down 200.
50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather Jr. were once very close friends, but their relationship eventually became a highly publicized feud involving personal attacks and business disagreements. Their friendship reportedly began around 2002 and became stronger as they worked together on different projects. In 2011, the two announced plans to create a film production company called Mayweather Productions. 50 Cent also joined Mayweather around several major boxing events.
Was a situation that you couldn't break down between 50 Cent and Mayweather.
Yeah.
This looked like a friendship that was gonna last a lifetime. What the hell happened between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather?
Well, he changed his mind.
Now, what do you mean he changed his mind?
Like, as he was actually going in to jail, he asked me to help him with Mayweather Promotions.
Right.
Then as he actually got in and I took a look, I realized there is no Mayweather Promotions. There's no LLC, there's no seal, it's not incorporated, it's just
the name.
Yeah,
that comes out people's mouth.
Right, see, technically, Floyd is a Golden Boy fighter. You see what I'm saying? He fights on every Golden Boy card. They do all the footwork on
like
every
the negotiations and the imprint, the paperwork.
Mayweather has said he was confused and deeply disappointed by the breakdown of his friendship with 50 Cent. He pointed to a major loss of trust and communication. In one interview, Floyd questioned how their relationship had changed and remembered that 50 Cent had once been close enough to stay at his home. Their friendship reportedly began falling apart in 2012, while Mayweather was serving time for a misdemeanor domestic battery case. During that period, 50 Cent moved forward with plans for Money Team Promotions, signing fighters, and putting significant money into the business. After Mayweather was released, disagreements reportedly developed over ownership and the company's future.
Promotions and it's not there, I go, okay, I know what he means. He wants me to
get it together.
Put it together for him. So I do TMT Promotions, I get it all the way together, sign the actual fighters, we had acquisition of Gamboa. It's like, I had to negotiate a release, it was $1.2 million. Andre Durrell, IBF champion Billy Dib, WBA champion Celestino Calabero. So we brought them over. I brought him over while Floyd was, still incarcerated.
Yeah.
Then he comes home. There's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign that goes on, where it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things, and I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you had already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you...
Was that in the millions?
50 Cent later discussed the dispute and said it involved a $2 million investment in their joint company TMT Promotions. He claimed that after Mayweather came out of jail, his team appeared more focused on expensive gifts and luxury spending than solving their business problems. According to 50 Cent, this made him feel that Mayweather cared more about material possessions than genuine friendships and often relied on his money to keep people around him.
But see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardlessly. Right. So I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
Right.
And then when he...
Are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was, invested in.
All right.
So look, he goes, when he finally does bring up the actual situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Oh, man.
And I'm looking at him and he looked in my face.
Along with the reported IRS debt, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has also faced scrutiny over a massive $340 million lawsuit involving Showtime Networks and several former executives. In the lawsuit, Mayweather claims that significant portions of his boxing earnings were mishandled or improperly redirected through financial arrangements involving former advisors and business partners. He alleges that this alleged mismanagement cost him hundreds of millions of dollars that he believes he should have received from his career earnings. The complaint also claims that revenue from major pay-per-view events, including his fights with Manny Pacquiao and Conor McGregor, was moved through intermediary accounts controlled by other people instead of being paid directly to him. Mayweather's legal team argues that these actions could represent a breach of fiduciary duty and financial misconduct, adding further attention to how major boxing revenues were handled behind the scenes.
And Steven Espinoza, the former head of Showtime Sports, for hundreds of millions of dollars that he claims are unaccounted for. Let's go ahead and break it down and give you all the details about what's going on. What's up, everybody? Marcos Viegas here for Fight Up TV. And you know Floyd Mayweather as probably the richest and one of the most dominant boxers in the history of the sport. But now, Floyd is stepping into the courtroom to fight for money he claims that he was never paid, and he wants justice on his terms. So let's talk details. Let me tell you about the lawsuits. On February 3rd, 2026, Floyd Mayweather filed a lawsuit in California against Showtime Networks and Steven Espinoza, claiming they helped his former advisor, Al Heyman, misappropriate a huge chunk of his fight earnings to the tune of $340 million. Mayweather says the money is still missing and unaccounted for, and he's now suing Showtime and Espinoza for aiding and abetting breach of fiduciary duty, civil conspiracy to commit fraud. Ooh, that's a serious accusation there. Conversion, unjust enrichment, and he's seeking punitive damage on top of the missing
Mayweather also filed another lawsuit in New York against former associate Jonah Reignited and others, accusing them of allegedly taking funds through unauthorized transfers, investments, jewelry transactions, real estate deals, and the sale of his private jet. However, these allegations have not been proven, and the defendants have denied and challenged the claims.
Funds and damages resulting from a long-running and elaborate scheme of financial fraud, breaches in fiduciary duty, and conspiracy orchestrated by Floyd J. Mayweather's former manager and advisor, Al Heyman, with the knowing and substantial participation and aid of defendants Showtime Networks and...
According to the lawsuit, Mayweather alleges that his former close associate Jonah Reignited gradually gained control over different parts of his businesses and finances. Floyd claims Reignited was considered a trusted advisor and handled important financial matters for him over several years.
Has filed a $175 million lawsuit against his business partner, Jonah Reignited. So the name should be familiar to you. He has been described as Floyd Mayweather's right-hand man for decades. Also, he has been named in several lawsuits with Floyd for them being involved in scams themselves. The lawsuits include allegations for fake exhibition fights, allegations for unpaid jet bills, unpaid jewelry, unpaid services provided. But in turn, now Floyd is suing him and saying, hey, I never saw this stuff. You have scammed me out of jewelry. You have scammed me out of money. You've scammed me out of real estate. And so this is a big, massive lawsuit, guys. What's also interesting is Floyd has had an interesting support for the Israel community. Jonah Reignited is a member of a prominent Jewish Orthodox family. I'm curious if he's going to continue to have the same set of support. I'm also curious to say if he's going to prevail in the other lawsuits. Is this a way for him to get out of it, or these...
Mayweather later shared a photo on Instagram with his former business advisor and accused him of being a thief, snake, liar, and rat, making his anger over the alleged betrayal very clear. 50 Cent responded on social media and told Mayweather to contact him while suggesting they could recover the missing money quickly. He also pointed toward Mayweather's New York properties. At the same time, longtime rival Manny Pacquiao criticized Mayweather's approach to boxing and claimed that money seemed to be his biggest priority rather than the fans. Roy Jones Jr. also suggested that Mayweather had placed financial success ahead of his long-term legacy and pointed out that Floyd himself has previously admitted choosing money over legacy.
It ain't about legacy, it's about currency. And he did exactly what he wanted to do. So you can't be mad at him for that, but I'm not gonna tell you that, I'm gonna say, oh yeah, he the greatest fighter. No.
What do you think about Floyd Mayweather's financial claims and the legal controversies surrounding him? Share your opinion in the comments below.